Hey there, I'm Terry Robinson. I want to thank you for taking the time to read my newsletter and most importantly to watch the video. I've been trying to get some information out to you at least once a week to keep us engaged and keep us in touch so we can get to know each other. Today I'm coming to you because my team, my big team, is having a coach sneak peek and I wanted to invite you. That's kind of how I learned of the opportunity is on my husband's Facebook page. He saw a post from one of his friends and they were having a coach sneak peek and neither one of us really knew what that really meant. So we attended the sneak peek and we just kind of learned more from there, and that was how I got started. So I wanted to share with you 5 things that never really crossed my mind when I decided to enter the sneak peek and learn more about what was happening. I didn't know that I would get a huge sense of accountability by being a coach. I'm pretty disciplined on my own. However, it has increased it up a notch because y'all are holding me accountable because I want to be good for you guys and show you that you can incorporate this in to your daily life. So I want to show you how to do that. So if I skip a workout or I eat something that's not, all on the plan, then I'm holding myself and you are holding me accountable. So the increased level of accountability has been awesome. So I don't want you to feel like that if you are low on that right now, that this is something that you cannot do, because it's actually something that can help you become more accountable to your goals and to a new routine. A next thing that was really cool to me that I had no idea that was going to happen was a sense of belonging. Throughout my entire life, I've always felt like I was a little bit different than other people. I've had a lot of motivation and drive to do things, but I just didn't feel like I connected or clicked with everyone. Of course, I have friends and family, and we all love and support of each other, but I just didn't feel that, these people are like me. These people get me. And so I remember when I went to my first coach summit and I was sitting in this big room. I don't know, maybe there was 15,000 people in there and they were talking and I was just like, oh my gosh, I finally found my people. It was so awesome to have that feeling and to be surrounded by new friends, like people that I never even met before with like-minded goals and similar things that we were all working towards. So that was really cool to have that sense of belonging. A sense of ownership is something else. Yes, I wanted to learn more about this business because I wanted to have something of my own, and it's meant more to me than I actually even realized. I have my own freedom of time and freedom to make my own schedule and that sort of thing. And it's cool to get messages from you all every single day to say, you're doing awesome, you're doing great. And so that, it gives me a sense of ownership and, it builds your confidence and it boosts you and you feel proud that, you're touching somebody's life in such a way that, they are changing and becoming and growing a better person and being there for your family because of something you're sharing and something you're motivating. So that is a huge sense of ownership. Time to do the job. I never even considered the time factor that it would take. I just knew that once I heard about the opportunity, it was going to be really awesome and really great. And I was willing to do any amount of time that it took for me to get there. I am learning, though, that there does need to be a sense of balance in your time. You have to have that work and family balance time. So having a set schedule to say, I'm going to dedicate an hour a day to this is it's good to keep that structure and that balance. So don't feel like, you can, if you're connected to your phone or connected to, any device all day long, you can feel like it's never ending story and it can become very overwhelming and like you're never really getting to where you're going because you're constantly doing it. But if you can set aside 30 minutes a day or an hour a day to work on a business of your own and something that can grow into such great things. Think about it. I was working in the school system, and since I was a stay-at-home mom for 12 years, I entered in later in life, and I only had 3 years in. And I didn't start that until I was, I don't know, whatever, 40, 39, 38, something like that. So 27 years it would take me to earn a retirement from working in the school. And do I want to, at starting at 38, work for 27 more years before I can retire? Now, granted, that's not really that old. However, working with small little kids all day from, when you're like 60 years old, that's a tough job. And so that was kind of where I was. So being able to incorporate 30 minutes a day or an hour a day in setting that aside to do this has been a good kind of a place to be. And also the cost factor. I was concerned about the cost factor in the beginning. I was like, what is going, how much is this going to cost? What am I going to do? It's turned out to work for me in my favor, because for the cost factor, I want to use the Beachbody products and, the workouts and the nutrition supplements. I want to use those things because my body is transforming. It is working in a positive direction, and I'm healthier than I was when I was 18 years old, and I'm 42 now. So I want to use the products anyway. So being a coach gives me an opportunity to get those products at a discount and earn some of them by helping 2 to 3 people consistently every single month. So I can earn to pay for some of the products that I'm going to be using anyway. I'm not sure, and I'm going to close with this. I'm not sure if you realize this. Yes, I am in this business opportunity because this is what I do. I retired from my school counseling job to do this full time because I love it so much and I'm so passionate about it for all of the reasons I just mentioned. But you should know that there are 3 different ways that you can become a coach and be put into this this system, if you will. There's a discount person who just loves the products and wants to use them, and that's all they want, is they want to have the discount. So you can be a discount coach, or you can be a hobby coach. Say you just find yourself talking to your friends when you're at your kid's soccer field, or you're at your kid's school, or you're wherever, standing in the grocery line, and somebody says, oh, something about you, and you just start saying that you love the products and you love doing them, and you start sharing with them. You can be what we call a hobby coach. Now, something that's not all in, you're not dedicated 100% to it, but you love it and you share it, and it works for you and you believe in it and you have passion for it, but you're not quite ready to be a business builder. So there are options: discount coach, hobby coach, or business builder. So there's 3 different ways that you can use and love these products and be able to help yourself in ways that you never thought imaginable. So anyway, I appreciate you listening today and reading the newsletter. We are having a coach sneak peek with my big team tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So if you want to be added into the group and just to kind of be a fly on the wall and see other people's stories, because I know you've been hearing mine, but if you want to read about other people's stories, then let me know. I can add you to the group, or if it's going to be open for a few days, so you can kind of just read through and watch the materials. There's going to be a live Q&A at the end, but it is recorded, so you can listen to it. But if you want to learn more about it, and you don't want to be in the group and you just want to talk to me about it, then that's fine too. Just send me a message and we can set up a time and we can chat about it. All right, have a good day. Bye.